Hello again. Before we go any further, I want to conduct a short quiz. If I were to publicly insult Guru Nanak, the founder of the Sikh religion, and then spit on their scriptures, what do you think would happen? The answer is, of course, nothing at all. Suppose I did the same thing publicly with the founder of Christianity and tore up a copy of the New Testament. What would happen? Why, that's right, nothing at all. What about saying bad things about Abraham and Moses and then destroying publicly a copy of the Torah? Again, nothing. Imagine now, if you will, that I publicly insult the man who founded the religion of Islam and then follow this up by setting fire to a copy of the Quran. Suddenly, everything changes. I would certainly be arrested by the police if they identified me, but that would be the least of my worries, because almost certainly somebody would seek my blood and perhaps try to chop off my head. I would very likely have to go into hiding and assume a new identity. Islam is different from all other religions practiced in Britain. It is in a class of its own. The religion itself is nothing remarkable, of course. Its scriptures contain the same mix which we see in the holy writings of Christianity, Judaism, and all other religions. That is to say, a mixture of ideas inspired by the Lord, combined with gibberish, and also stuff which is downright wicked or mad. It is the followers of this faith who are different from all others. The hosts of Mohammed are a good deal readier to shed blood and attack those belonging to other religions than are Christians, Hindus, Jains, or Buddhists. For this reason, many people in Britain are nervous about Islam and seem to appease Muslims by sucking up to them and doing things which show how much we love their religion. This attitude is contemptible and cowardly, of course, but it is also hazardous in the long run because it causes Muslims to rejoice in the fact that everybody is scared of them and nobody dares to oppose them, whatever they do. This is a terrible state of affairs, and it would be every bit as bad if it were Buddhists, Hindus, or Jews who were to occupy such a special position. King Charles, the latest monarch to bear the title Fidei Defensor, Defender of the Faith, which is to say Christianity, never misses an opportunity to demonstrate that he prefers Muslims to the followers of any other religion. One seldom hears of him going on about Hindus or Buddhists, but he never stops talking about how wonderful Islam is. And the same goes for the Prime Minister. The two joined forces on Sunday to see how far they could go in appeasing Muslims. Sunday is, of course, the Christian Sabbath, and it was probably chosen for that very reason to be a day to have a muezzin crying out in St George's Hall at Windsor Castle, calling the faithful to prayer. 350 Muslims broke their Ramadan fast there on Sunday evening at the invitation of the King. Has he ever extended this sort of invitation to Jews or Jains? Not to my knowledge. Does he show similar courtesy towards Hindus? No. Only Islam is treated in this deferential fashion. I find hearing the muezzin call to prayer pleasant enough when issuing from a minaret in Rafah or Hebron, say, but I'm not at all sure that I like hearing it in Windsor Castle. It is beginning to look to me as though, unless we speak out, this is going to become the default setting, not only in the Middle East, but in our own country as well. And like many, I do not view the prospect with great enthusiasm, to say the very least of it.